You were wonderful, Jake. You're so much more relaxed on the weekends.
Something about being in my own bed after traveling all week that gets me kind of,
I'm just surprised that you haven't done your victory strut yet.
I don't strut.
You do. You don't like to admit it, but you do. I have seen you.
You've seen me.
It's kind of hard to miss. It's sort of like a cross between a rooster and a very old Mick Jagger.
Yeah, baby.
Jesse, that man standing down there, he's a husband of an old friend of mine. Do you know why he's here?
Mr. Caldwell, his wife was just shot.
What? Is she all right?
She's in recovery.
I don't believe this. I'm supposed to have dinner with the two of them this week. Well, there's a typo, Jesse. It's Caroline, not Gloria.
It's Gloria. That's what her husband told me.
Well, it's a mistake. Got to be. Mark. Jake, do you mind telling me who this woman is?
Well, she's, my wife.
I can't believe you cheat on Caroline. I take this very personally, Jake. I'm the one who introduced you to 10 years ago.
Look, I love Caroline.
Well, it's a hell of a way to show it.
But, Gloria and I have been married for 3 years. We live in Manhattan Beach.
This doesn't make any sense.
Caroline and I still live in Encino. We're very happy.
Are you telling me you're a bigamist?
I hate that word. It has such a negative meaning.
Oh, there's a reason for that, Jake. It's because it's wrong.
Look, I know this is a bit unorthodox, but I would really appreciate it if you'd keep this to yourself.
I can't do that even if I wanted to. There was a murder attempt on that woman in there tonight. Now, one of the people the police will want to talk to is your wife. Jake, if you love Caroline, you'll tell her everything, and soon. Honey, don't act like this.
You son of a bitch! I hate you! I hate you!
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Someone's gonna get hurt.
I know! I want it to be him! That's right! You run! Coward! Run!
How could this guy pull something like this off? Logistically alone, we're talking about planning ahead, commuting, not to mention the lies. His first wife must have been incredibly dense.
Actually, both women were quite bright.
And neither one of them knew what he was up to. Unless Jake was wrong. Let's say his first wife did know about the other woman. Or wife.
Well, that's what I thought at first, but I don't know, the way she was carrying on.
The way you describe it, she sounds like one hell of an actress.
As it turned out, she was a good actress. She did commercials.
Morning, Steve. If you're looking for Mrs. Caldwell, she's already been released.
Caldwell Candles, we brighten up your life. How may I direct your call? Lieutenant Sloan? No, I'm afraid he's not in right now. Can I have him return your call? Uh-huh. Fine. Bye-bye. Jake, why did the police want to talk with you? What's wrong?
Just a little misunderstanding. Where did you put the order for the Millennium Musk candles?
Oh, well, it should be on your desk. Oh, my God, Gloria, what happened?
Who the hell is Caroline?
What are you doing out of the hospital?
Answer me.
Honey, we'll discuss this later.
Answer me.
It's a very long and complicated story.
You are a perverted human being!
man.
I am so sorry. I've got this blind spot in my rearview mirror. You okay?
Just a little shaken.
Good. Don't worry about a thing. I'm fully insured.
I'm not worried. These things happen.
Little fender bender, I see.
Yeah, but we got it pretty much under control. Officer Adair, thanks anyway.
Well, I still need to file a report. Can I see your licenses and registrations, please?
Really, it's okay.
I said licenses, please. So, Lieutenant, how did this woman run into you?
Lieutenant, you're a cop?
I am off duty.
I see how this works. Not only is he a man, but he's also a cop, which naturally implies that I'm the cause of this accident. Some reckless woman. Is that it?
The officer, it was completely my fault. I backed right in front of her. And I'd really like to take it from here, if you don't mind. I'll file the report.
No problem, Lieutenant. Sorry, ma'am.
Thanks. I apologize for all that.
Apology accepted. I'm Maeve Michaels.
Steve Sloan.
Oh, gee, we're alliterative.
Looks like I punctured your radiator. I better call you a tow truck.
Thanks. Listen, I was wondering if you could give me a lift. I was planning on having lunch at the Cuervo Cafe.
No problem.
Great. And after you call the tow truck, would you mind calling the restaurant and making reservations for two? I mean, if you're hungry.
I'm starved.
Anyway, my father's performed over 1,500 eye correction procedures. He's an incredible ophthalmologist. He has one of those high-tech laser machines, you know, the ones that slice right across the cornea.
That's right. You don't have to tell me how it's done. I saw a documentary on it. It was scarier than the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, I'm pretty squeamish for a cop.
Well, I can take shootings, knifings, bludgeonings, that kind of thing, but the thought of an eyeball getting sliced is just, ugh.
He did my eyes last year. What do you think? Well?
Your father does beautiful work. Well, nice running into you.
Would you like to come in for some coffee or wine?
I'd love to. But I do have to get up pretty early.
I could set the alarm clock.
Hey. Anything?
Well, it looks like somebody was in a hurry to get out of here and nearly ripped the bumper right off.
Looks like they left some paint scrapings. I'm gonna collect some samples and get them over to the lab.
Already done.
Something wrong?
Just noticing that you wore the same shirt and jeans yesterday.
Well, isn't it possible that I have more than one black shirt and more than one pair of jeans?
Yeah, I didn't mean to...
You know, it just so happens that I have dozens of outfits just like this one. You know, you should never jump to conclusions. And they teach you that in Detective 101.
Sorry, won't happen again. Wonder who she was.
I'm very sorry to have to be the one to tell you, Miss Dashman.
I just can't believe it. I mean, who would do something like this? Everyone loved Jake.
And Jake seemed to love everyone. Did you know about his two wives?
Oh, of course I did. He didn't know I knew, but he claimed Caroline was his ex-wife. She just wanted to keep her married name, so I went along with it. I mean, figured he knew what he was doing.
You think the women knew about each other?
Oh, I don't think so. And if they did, it certainly wasn't for me. I kept my mouth shut.
You seem to be a very loyal employee.
Jake didn't treat me like an employee. He treated me like a friend.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Miss Tashman. And again, I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
One more thing. Did Jake come into work yesterday?
Yes, he did. Not for the whole day, but... Oh, gosh, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But, well...
Jake's secretary said you were very angry and upset when you came by his office yesterday.
Yes, of course I was. Who wouldn't be? I just found out about Caroline. Oh, I detested him. Also, I was in a lot of pain.
Which brings me around to another question I was meaning to ask. I read in a police report that you were wearing a jacket when you were shot. There was a bullet hole in the right sleeve.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, you were shot around midnight. It was a warm night. Why were you wearing a jacket?
I was doing an impression of Jake.
An impression?
Yes. You see, quite often after we made love, Jake would get up and he would go to the bathroom, and he would always do this really silly, cute, macho strut, and he didn't even know he was doing it. And it was pretty funny, actually. Anyway, to show him how ridiculous he looked, I got up and I put on his jacket and his cap, and I imitated him. And then that's when I felt the burning pain in my arm, and then that's the last thing that I remember.
The bullet came all the way through this closed blind before it hit you. You know, maybe the shooter wasn't after you, Mrs. Caldwell. Maybe the target was Jake. Now, whoever shot you was looking through the window and saw the silhouette of a man wearing a hat and coat and fired. You must have done a pretty accurate impression of Jake.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He must have realized that he missed and then come back 2 days later and killed Jake.
There's another possibility. Maybe there were two people out to kill Jake.
And you think that I'm one of them? You get out. Get out of my house. Now! Don't come back!
I'd like to rule Gloria Caldwell out, but I can't. She got a pretty hot temper. Should have seen her. She went ballistic on me.
Well, can you blame her? I mean, the woman was shot, and she finds out her husband's a bigamist, and he's killed, and you imply that she might be responsible. I'd be upset, too, and I'd kick you out of my house.
I don't know. I've just got this feeling about her.
Well, even if she did kill Jake, we still don't know who shot her first. Didn't you wear that shirt yesterday?
I happen to like this shirt. Me too. I had a great time yesterday. Even better time last night. Listen, I was wondering, tonight too soon for a second date? I see you're busy, huh? Okay, well, no, tomorrow'd be fine. No, that's great. I'll, see you around 5. Can't wait.
Let me guess. Little Miss Fenderbender.
Maeve. Isn't that a great name, Maeve? Never knew a Maeve before. It's a perfect name for her. She looks like a Maeve.
You're smitten.
I am not. We just happen to hit it off, that's all.
No, you're smitten. It's written all over your face. I should know I'm the king of smitten.
Oh.
You gonna bring her around here?
She's not really a barbecue kind of woman.
Find anything?
When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle. What do you think?
Do you really like those movies?
Well, sure. Doesn't everybody love romantic comedies?
Fine, okay. I guess I'll put back Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Whoa. You like action films?
About as much as you like romantic comedies.
Which means you hate them.
With a passion.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll watch 2. One, chick flick, and one action film.
Oh, great. Die Hard in Seattle. Come here. You are such a cutie.
This is not going to be an easy day, Caroline.
I know. I haven't been to many funerals.
Unfortunately, I'm experienced in this area.
Thanks again, Mark. You've been a good friend.
I'm just worried about you. You've had a very rough couple of days.
I feel such a sense of loss, and then I get so damn angry. At Jake, at that other woman, at myself for being so blind.
Look, the person you have to take care of right now is you. You know what still bothers me about Jake's murder? I can't figure out why he was coming out of that apartment complex. You know, the police questioned all the tenants, and no one seemed to know who he was.
I wish I could help. We don't know anyone that lives in Santa Monica.
Jake was killed just after sunrise, 6:32. Suppose you were still sound asleep then.
Of course I was. What are you trying to say, Mark? Are you asking me if I have an alibi?
No, not really. It's just that the police asked you about your whereabouts.
You are asking me if I have an alibi. Get out. Get out of this car.
Oh, it's my car.
Then you can just sit by yourself at the funeral.
Okay.
And every year, Jake would donate boxes of his fragrant candles to various synagogues and churches, ours included. I especially enjoyed receiving the ones in December, a very berry Christmas. Besides his loving parents, William and Terry, and his siblings John and Aaron, Jake leaves behind a beautiful well, actually, please turn to page 62 in your hymnals.
Miss, can I speak to you for a moment?
Sarah Prince?
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant Steve Sloan, LAPD.
I haven't done anything. What do you want from me? How did you find out where I live?
My father, Dr. Mark Sloan, tried to talk to you at the funeral chapel. When you took off, he jotted down your license number and called me.
He was chasing me. I was frightened.
Well, he didn't mean to scare you, but he told me he couldn't help but notice how distraught you were at the funeral.
Well, of course I was upset. Jake was a dear, dear person.
He was here to see you the morning he was killed, wasn't he?
Yes, he was here.
Yet when police questioned everyone in the complex, including you, you said you had no idea who he was.
I'm sorry I lied. I was afraid
Afraid of what?
of causing more trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Jake was my lover.
You're telling me he had a mistress, too?
That's what she said.
Hey, Steve. He's just arrived. Ballistics report from the Caldwell case. You better take a peek.
Great. Took him long enough.
So this man was juggling 2 wives and a mistress?
At last count.
Well, one good thing about getting whacked, at least he'll get some rest. You got a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Well, let's assume that you were a woman.
I don't know why we would assume that, but go ahead.
Wouldn't you love to receive 6 Kansas City, grade A, top sirloin steaks for your anniversary?
Captain, are you thinking about giving your wife meat for her anniversary?
Look at this picture. So plump, so juicy, and the marbling is perfect.
Captain, if you want to stay married, I suggest you start looking through some other catalogs. Women don't appreciate dead cows unless they're in the form of shoes or purses.
Yeah, you're probably right. What the heck was I thinking?
It says here that Jake was killed with a 9mm, but his wife was shot with a .22.
You still think your hunch was correct?
Sure starting to look that way. I think we better start looking for 2 different shooters.
Hey, a digital scale.
Captain, it's worse than beef.
I thank you all for coming.
Before we start, I would like to know what she's doing here.
So would I. She wasn't married to Jake. Well, if it makes either of you feel any better, I didn't want to come.
Sorry I'm late. Got stuck in traffic. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Actually, I asked Miss Prince to attend. A few months ago, she was added to the codicil of the will.
Jake put Sarah in the will?
Gold digger. True, I am not well off, but I never gave a damn about Jake's money. That's not what our relationship was about. We talked. We weren't married, so we could be totally open and honest with one another. And I knew all about Jake's 2 wives. Sometimes it was very difficult for him keeping everything straight, but he did his best. For a bigamist, he was a very decent man.
This breaks my heart. I thought I had a wonderful marriage, but yes, that was just a big joke.
I wasted 3 years with that man.
You know, I talked to Jake just before he died, and he was telling me how much he loved both of you. And I believed him.
Dr. Sloan's right. Jake happened to be an incurable romantic. He never wanted to hurt either of you.
This is all very interesting, considering he was bankrupt.
You sure about that? You know, he had 2 beautiful homes and what appeared to be a thriving business.
Appears is the key word, Lieutenant. Mr. Caldwell was cash poor. As a matter of fact, both houses may have to be sold in order to cover his outstanding debts.
What? This can't be happening.
Oh, my Lord.
Caroline, did Jake ever let on he was in financial trouble?
Not really. There was a time when things were a little tight, so I invested $250,000 of my own money in the company.
Me too. Me too. I did the same thing. 300,000.
You know, he told me some of his clients were overdue with their payments and asked to borrow $15,000. Well, it's all I had in my retirement fund, but I gave it to him. I was happy to help.
Sarah, you said that Jake was very open with you. Did he ever let on about this?
Never. Jake rarely discussed business, but I find it impossible to believe he was having money problems. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, he gave me this for my birthday.
That jerk bought you a diamond bracelet?
Oh, of course. I remember the sale quite well. It was a very sweet little bracelet for the price.
I'd say 15,000 is a very sweet little price.
I could show you one for 230,000 if you'd like to compare.
I'll take your word for it.
I do remember that there was a slight problem with the transaction.
What kind of problem?
Mr. Caldwell's check was returned for insufficient funds. I telephoned his office immediately and was told it would be taken care of that day, and it was.
Did Mr. Caldwell seem surprised that his check bounced?
I didn't speak directly to him. Someone in his office took the call, a woman. She also reminded me that the bracelet was to be engraved with a name. I believe it was Sarah, without the H. She even gave me the correct spelling.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. As long as you're here, is there anything I can show you? These range from $75 to $200.
Well, they are nice.
Exquisite.
After I questioned the saleswoman at Epiphany Jewelers, I went over to Jake's bank and spoke with the manager. He gave me access to Jake's account. A $15,000 deposit was made into his account on the day in question.
Cash or check?
Neither. The amount was transferred directly from another account at the same branch.
Let me guess. His secretary, Anita, has an account there.
Ooh, you're good. Should have been a cop.
So when Anita said she was investing $15,000 in Jake's business, what she meant was she was covering his behind so his check wouldn't bounce.
You got it.
Listen, I gotta get to my class. Let's talk about it when we get home.
All right, I'll see you tonight.
Doesn't it seem strange that a secretary would do something like that for her boss? Cover a $15,000 check?
Well, maybe she was just a very devoted employee. Or who knows, maybe she was in love with him, too.
Wow. The power this guy had over women.
I find the whole thing tawdry. How could a man be in love with so many women simultaneously?
Well, the better question to ask is, how do you find the time? That's got to be exhausting.
Who cares about exhausting? Don't you think the behavior's wrong?
No, I think it's possible.
Well, I don't, and I can't believe you're defending him.
I'm not. Well, maybe I am, a little bit. Look, what I'm trying to say is I agree with you. I don't think that it's right, but I do think that it is possible to love more than one person at the same time.
I think it's sick.
I don't agree. And I don't feel comfortable passing judgment on how other people live their lives.
No, Jesse's right. I think we should pretty much just keep our noses out of other people's business.
I see. I see exactly what's going on here. You're agreeing with Jesse. You actually believe that it's possible for a man to love more than one woman at the same time.
Well, I don't know about that. I may be a little square, but I don't see anything wrong with good old-fashioned monogamy.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. That's how I feel.
Really?
Really.
You don't think that's just a tad bit hypocritical?
Excuse me? And what's that supposed to mean?
Forget it.
That's a little late for that. You called me a hypocrite. I'd like to know why.
Okay. I went to med school with Adam Michaels.
So?
So I saw you kissing his wife, Maeve, the other day.
Oh, here. Let me help you with that.
Oh, thanks.
What do you want it?
Just by the door would be great.
Okay, no problem. Packing up the office, huh?
Yeah, I rented a storage space. I didn't know what to do with all this stuff. I appreciate your help. Why are you here?
Well, I was wondering if you could help me a little.
What kind of help?
Well, I'm a little bit confused. I got the impression at the reading of the will that you didn't know Sarah all that well. But then the saleswoman at the Epiphany Jeweler said you not only helped her correct the spelling of Sarah's name, but that you covered the bounced check.
Dr. Sloan, of course I knew about Sarah. I wasn't going to say that in front of the wives. I mean, they trust me. I think they've been through enough deception. It would kill them to think that I betrayed them, too.
Oh, well, I understand you were trying to protect Jake. But what about the check?
Well, he told me he had a cash flow problem, and he couldn't go to his wives for any more money, so he asked me. You know, he was a very proud man. It was hard for him to do that. So, of course, I told him not to worry about it. I'd take care of it.
He was very lucky to have you working for him.
Oh, no. I was the lucky one.
Was that you?
Yes, 6 months ago, and about 10 pounds thinner. It was my first vacation in years.
Beautiful. Hawaii?
No, the Cayman Islands. Jake had a friend in the travel business. He got me a really inexpensive package. I think it was $600 for 7 nights, airfare included.
Wow, that's terrific. But you say that was 6 months ago?
Yeah, last August.
You know, that's funny. I had dinner with Jake and Caroline over a year ago, and they said that you were in the Cayman Islands then. I remember because he said he was having such a tough time around the office he couldn't manage without you.
That's really true. He was helpless. But no, you're right. I was there one other time. For a long weekend. That's when I fell in love with those beaches.
Yeah, I understand. It's beautiful.
Oh, it is. Wish I were there right now.
Let me help you with the other stuff for the car. What can I take?
Really? This would be helpful. Thanks.
Whoa, what a workout. I guess I can give up my membership at the gym. Nice car. What year is this?
1986, Rabbit. Just got it detailed. Can't afford a new one, so I've got to take care of what I got.
Well, you know, I'm not that crazy about the newer cars. They all look alike.
Yeah.
The older models have a little more distinction to them. You drive it a lot?
Oh, no, just back and forth to work.
Yeah. How long does that take you?
From Studio City, about 45 minutes.
Yeah, takes me about that long from the hospital to Malibu. When there's no traffic, of course, which there always is.
But if I leave by 6, I can avoid most of the traffic and clock in at 7 sharp. So, of course, I won't be driving as much now. No job to go to.
Well, I'm sure you'll find something soon. Closer to home, hopefully.
Yeah.
You ever get a little worried leaving here after dark?
Well, we never really worked that late. But, you know, sometimes I'd worry.
You carry a gun?
I did have a gun, but I reported it stolen about 4 months ago. Why would you ask me that?
Curious, you know. Seems like more and more women are carrying guns these days. Reflection of the times, I guess. Did Jake have a gun?
Yes, he did.
You happen to know where he kept it?
Gee, I guess you'd have to ask him that. Listen, I think I'll get the rest of the boxes myself. Thanks, Dr. Sloan.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I was in Santa Barbara all day. Oh, I've missed you. I can't tell you how surprised I was to get this. That was so sweet of you. I just love it. Something's wrong. Steve, what happened?
Why didn't you tell me you were married?
Because I was afraid you'd act like this.
I don't get this. What were you thinking?
I was thinking I just met a wonderful guy and wanted to enjoy our time together.
But you have a husband. This is wrong.
It's not a problem for me. Why should it be a problem for you?
I'm going to spell it out for you. It's adultery.
Okay. Look, that's a very old-fashioned word.
So is marriage.
Well, I guess I don't have what you call a typical marriage.
Your marriage isn't working. Why don't you get out of it?
Because it does work. We both love each other very much, but what I feel for you has nothing to do with him. Is any of this making sense? How'd you find out?
A friend of mine, Amanda Bentley.
Yeah, Adams mentioned her. I think they went to medical school together. Small world, huh? Steve.
I'm sorry. I'm not very hungry.
$250,000. You've got it. I want it.
What? Wait, you're out of your mind. Get out of here.
I lied before when I said Jake never discussed business with me. He told me everything. You handled the books, and you realized he was starting to get suspicious that you were milking the company dry.
That's ridiculous.
No, I don't think so. I think you knew it'd only be a matter of time before he put 2 and 2 together. So he had to be eliminated.
You're insane.
You shot him when he was at his house, but you accidentally hit Gloria. And when you realized you missed, you followed him to my apartment. And when he came out, you killed him.
Get out!
Now that both wives knew about each other, they'd be perfect suspects. Jealousy, betrayal, wonderful motives for murder.
How dare you?
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? You twisted this to make it look like it was all about Jake's sex life, but that's not what it was about at all, was it? No, it was about money. Oh, and I know all about your little trips to the Cayman Islands. I'm sure there's a way to find out which bank down there has an account with your name on it.
Look, if you think I'm such a mastermind, why didn't you go to the police?
I just didn't want to get involved in the whole mess. But you know what? It just doesn't matter anymore, does it? Jake's dead. I want the money. You really don't have much of a choice, Anita. There's enough evidence to put you away.
Well, then go to the police.
You're willing to take that chance?
Yes, I am.
So?
It didn't work.
So you really think Jake's women killed him?
No, I did, but now I'm not so sure. You know, I just need one piece of tangible evidence. We seem to have a lot of clues, but unfortunately, none of the right ones.
If you need me, I'll be in the back. Way, way in the back.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, Maeve sent this over to me this morning. She said in the note, give this back to our friend Steve. There you go. Sorry.
No, you've got no reason to be sorry. It's my fault. I shouldn't have snapped at you the way I did.
I should have kept my mouth shut. It was none of my business.
I honestly had no idea Maeve was married.
You're kidding.
I wish. Funny thing is how she acted so blasé when I told her I found out.
I'm really sorry. Not because I told you, but because it didn't work out. Jesse told me how you felt about her.
Well, live and learn. At least you made me aware of the situation before I got too involved. So I think you should have this.
Really? Steve, thank you. It's beautiful. She had big wrists.
Yeah, but it's an ankle bracelet.
Is there a return policy?
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine. Yeah, I guess you don't think your old man would understand.
Dad, please.
I'll be quiet.
I feel like an idiot.
You don't have to talk about it.
No, I want to talk about it. Amanda was right. She was married.
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, she was just such an incredible woman. Smart, fun to be with.
Sexy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you may find this hard to believe, but I went through something very similar to this.
You're kidding.
Yeah, when I was in the Army. I mean, you know, years before I met your mother.
Good. I'm glad you added that.
She was a nurse. Karen McCarthy. Is that funny? I can remember that. Oh, boy, we were pretty hot and heavy, if you can imagine that.
I'd rather not.
I was head over heels about her. She had eyes, a shade of blue I'd never seen before, kind of a cross between ocean blue and sky blue.
Dad, what's the road?
Sorry. Well, long story short, she was engaged to the quartermaster sergeant. I still think about her now and then. When she laughed, her nose wrinkled up and these big dimples would pop out.
Dad, you just ran a red light.
Huh? I did not.
Don't make me pull you over.
I don't believe this.
They caught you.
How could they get my picture running a red light?
You gotta watch the news more often. You know, most of the traffic lights in the city have these little cameras attached to them. Great lenses. They can make out the license plate, see who's driving.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't like this new technology one little bit.
Well, you better get used to it, because Big Brother is watching. Especially when you're running through red lights.
You know, I can swear I didn't do it. You know, I was talking to Steve. We were maybe going a little fast. We were late for our lunch appointment. I wonder how friendly Steve is with the guys over at that traffic division.
Now what?
Miss Tashman, I am sorry to disturb you, but you said something that's been bothering me. May we come in for a moment?
Well, will it be quick? Because I'm really tired.
Just take a minute. Do you remember we were talking about your car, and you said it took you 45 minutes from the valley to get to work by 7 a.m.?
So?
Well, I'm assuming you take the Hollywood Freeway, which is the most direct route.
And your point is?
There wouldn't be any reason to take any surface streets, especially in Santa Monica. That wouldn't make any sense at all, would it?
Look, you're not making any sense. Listen, I've had a really terrible week.
Just one more question, then. Is this a picture of you running a red light in your car?
Okay, I ran a red light. Who doesn't?
Okay. I know what you mean. It happened to me recently. It's a little embarrassing with those cameras all over town.
So is that it? Are we done?
Well, there seems to be a slight problem, Miss Tashman. You see, the photo's time-coded. You ran a red light at 6:38 a.m. the morning Jake was killed. He was murdered at 6:32 a.m.
Now, if you look closely at the street sign, that's Montana. Now, that's just 2 blocks from the murder scene. And that puts you in Santa Monica and not Studio City at the time of the murder. You lied to me.
Look, you people are harassing me. I want you to leave.
It's no wonder you ran a red light. You must have been driving pretty fast to make it from Santa Monica all the way downtown by 7 a.m.
Will you just get out?
I also noticed a dent in your left bumper. Now, that was perfect the other day. And also, there's a red splotch on that bumper. I wouldn't be surprised if it matches the color of the car that you sideswiped in the parking lot, the murder scene.
Oh, God.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided.
How many names in that program?
Well, about 30 million, give or take a few 100,000.
Incredible.
Whoa, I think I found him. Hank Glowacki. There's only one listing. He's local. He lives in Calabasas. Phone number is 555-0360.
Thank you very much, Jesse.
Anytime, Mark. You know, you should really get a laptop. You can waste many happy hours.
Yes. Is this a Glowacki residence? This Mrs. Glowacki? Karen Glowacki? Yet, by any chance, did your maiden name happen to be McCarthy? Look, you may not remember me. It's been some years, but this is Mark Sloan. Will you... That's right. I can't believe you remember me. Yeah, my eyes are still twinkling blue, all right. No, my hair's not brown anymore. Karen McCarthy, I can't believe it. How's old Hank? Oh, really? Divorced? That's a shame. Oh, but you're remarried. Oh, you're widowed. Oh. You married his brother. Yeah. 34 grandchildren. That's something, all right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is very hard. No, I live in France now. I just wanted to call and say hi. I was thinking about you. Yes. No, I will. I certainly will. Yeah. Well, nice to talk to you, Karen.
They finished?
A few more days, week at the most, they'll have the floor dug out and they'll be able to start shoring up and resurfacing.
I'm not gonna last that long.
You know, maybe you ought to work a different shift for a few weeks.
Dan, it doesn't work that way.
Well, can't you tell the criminals what time to do their crimes?
No, I think the only solution is for me to move.
Well, you know, I could probably get you a good deal on a hotel.
No, actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. I was thinking that, you know, maybe it's time for me to buy my own place.
Well, I guess a house is a good investment.
Yeah, That, and plus it'll be closer to work.
Yeah. Of course, there's also the tax write-off. You know, the thing is, it's always so quiet and peaceful here at the beach.
What?
I said it's so peaceful and quiet here at the beach.
Good morning, Lana. It's 6:55. The exterior temperature is 64 degrees Fahrenheit and rising.
Is the pool ready?
The pool water is stable at 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Open the pool cover then.
Lana, you have a visitor.
Hey! Yup?
Come around back, Jesse. Let him in.
Security system disengaged.
Wow. This place is something.
Thanks. Hi. My dad said he built it just so that I'd move back home.
I guess it worked, huh?
Guess it did.
Hey, is there a place I could put these on?
Yeah, the bathroom's just off the kitchen. I left some OJ on the counter.
Hey, thanks.
Warning, do not use the pool.
Lana?
Warning, do not use the pool.
Lana? Lana? Lana!
It is now safe to enter the pool. It is now safe to enter the pool.
How could she have been electrocuted?
Well, probably a short in one of the underwater lights. We won't know for certain until we can drain the pool and our technician can do a full examination. How old did you know this girl?
Lana? We were friends, kinda.
What kind of?
Well, she moved back to LA after college, and her mom gave her my phone number.
So did her mother want her to be a doctor or marry a doctor?
I don't know, a little bit of both, I guess. Her mom is a surgeon. She used to work at Community General.
And this is Lana's father's house?
Yeah, she was living here. It's sort of a temporary, permanent thing, kind of like you and...
Kind of like me and my dad.
No, because that's like entirely different. No, she just moved in.
And I've been living with my father forever.
You guys have a great house on the beach, and you get along so well.
I'm moving out.
Really?
Yeah, I've already got a realtor looking. Jess, don't mess with that, will you, till we're finished?
It wasn't me, it's the computer.
The computer closed the blinds?
The entire house is wired. A state-of-the-art computer runs everything. The blinds are set to adjust and close every time the sunlight hits it at a different angle.
Well, you can do that?
This house can do anything. It even warned Lana not to jump in the pool.
And she did anyway?
I don't know, I was here in the kitchen.
You wouldn't happen to know the name of the company that installed the system, would you?
Guess we could find out.
May I see some identification, please?
Lieutenant Steve Sloan.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Lieutenant?
Your system opened the door, Mr. Locatelli?
Bruce, please. Yes, yes, it did. It also sensed your presence and turned on the lights. Would you come to my office?
Your sound system on sensors, too?
And he shall have music wherever he goes. If you don't like the selection, my CD library is at your command. Or actually, my command. It only responds to voices it recognizes.
Is this the same system you installed at John Kravitz's house?
Terrible tragedy, that. Mute the music, please.
What's that?
A video capture, a hell of a lot better than a printout.
Who decides where the cameras go? No, you pay, I put. What's to keep you from spying on your customers?
The entire system is double password protected, so when you contacted Mr. Kravitz, he dialed in, entered his secret password, which allowed me to use my password to open the system and show you, well, this. Hal, if you would.
You named your computer Hal?
Yes, after the movie. It was kind of a joke.
Didn't Hal kill people?
Well, it seemed like a good joke at the time. Of course, I named him before I saw this.
Warning, do not use the pool.
I think that's enough.
Do not use the pool.
Can you give me a copy of that?
Well, had it made as we spoke. And you'll find that my system not only sensed the short, but closed down to the power to the pool as well.
What you're saying is, if that young woman had been anyplace else but in the water at the time of the short, this never would have happened.
The Locatelli home command and control system is not just another means for you never to touch another doorknob, Lieutenant. It's the most powerful home security and safety system on the market.
Well, I mean, the first time I heard of you, I was in high school, a mere child, really. You were in the newspaper. I said to myself, that is what I want to be.
A medical examiner.
You. Oh, I wanted to be you.
Oh, how nice.
And here I am, a third-year medical student, and not only talking with my idol, but actually working with her. Oh, I hope you don't mind my saying all of this.
Oh, not at all. Carry on.
If I could just be the next Dr. Amanda Bentley.
Well, where would that leave me?
Retired?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I didn't mean that the way it sounded. You know, I meant years from now, after you've taught me everything you know.
Excuse me, Dr. Bentley. We have a 51-year-old woman, no previous illness, who died 2 hours after admission.
Symptoms?
High fever, chills, rash, headache.
Who's the physician?
Dr. Horowitz.
Let's take a look.
I'm telling you, Dad, I've seen the future and it works.
Dr. Sloan, I presume.
Yes, how do you do?
Will you be sharing the house with your son?
Well, actually, we already share a wonderful house.
Because there's a 3-bedroom model I can show you.
Oh, no, this will be fine, thanks.
Open says me. In 5 years, every new house will come with these features.
Always wanted to be on the cutting edge.
It took some looking, but this place has got everything you asked for and more. The study's been converted to a safety bunker. It's fireproof, earthquake-proof, and riot-proof.
Isn't that a bit of overkill?
The owner didn't think so, sir. He had a friend killed in the riots a few years ago. These air vents. When the room is shut down, fresh air is pumped in.
Sure thought of everything, didn't he?
Oh, and notice that every room is both DSL and cable modem ready.
DSL? Oh, the internet.
Who can live without it these days?
Well, it's not a big part of my life, I have to admit. I'm somewhat of a troglodyte in that area. You know, especially after what happened to Lana Kravitz.
Dad, the computer didn't kill her.
Yeah. Did you know her mother worked at Community General, Dr. Janet Kravitz?
Yeah, Jesse mentioned it. Did you know her well?
No, not really, but I did talk to her at the funeral. You know, it's interesting. She was contacted to see if she wanted one of these systems in her house in Boston.
Oh? How'd she like it?
She didn't. She turned them down. Said it reminded her too much of her ex-husband.
Look, Dad, I like this house a lot.
Good. I mean, you're the ones going to live here.
The owner is in the middle of divorce hell. He's willing to do a quit claim if you want to move in right away.
No kidding. Hey, I wanted to ask you about that jacuzzi out there. Is that exactly
Ellie, thank you for doing this for me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I love the internet. It's how I keep up with my parents, my grandparents, my boyfriend. In fact, these days, it's practically the only way I talk at all.
You know, I didn't even know the hospital had a website.
Everything has a website. Well, I can even set up a personal one for you.
No, thank you.
Would you like to see how many times Dr. Bentley's name is mentioned in the newspaper?
Can you do that?
I can find anything.
What if I wanted to find a computer system for my home? Could you find that?
Name it.
Home Command and Control Systems, designed by a man named Bruce Locatelli, I think.
First, we go to a search engine.
DWB. Yeah, I got your message, but I'm still puzzled. We already passed our code inspection.
Oh, it's a new service that we provide. Routine inspection before a new customer moves in.
Yeah, but how'd you know this house sold?
Multiple listings.
Well, you go ahead, door's open. I got to deliver some good news.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's great. Closing tomorrow at Valley Brook Federal, 2 o'clock. Right, thanks.
Hal, are you there?
This isn't our system, Bruce.
I know. But I can take it over. And no one will ever know that we were here.
You know, it's amazing what you can find on the web. They had cancer research that hasn't even been published yet. And then I looked up old Fred Astaire movies. They had a nearly complete list of all the credits.
What do you think?
Donated. Then I found something else remarkable.
Did I actually ever wear this?
Yeah, you did. I found Home Command and Control Systems.
Dad, that death was an accident. I mean, I had long conversations with the father, the mother, I checked with the friends. Nobody suspects foul play.
That's exactly what Sybil Thorsten said.
Okay, Dad, I'll bite. Who is Sybil Thorsten?
Denise Thorsten's mother, up in Hartford, Connecticut.
And the connection between Denise Thorsten and Lana Kravitz is what exactly?
They both died in pool accidents, and both houses had Bruce Locatelli's system in there.
Dad, computers do not kill people.
Well, doesn't that strike you just a little bit suspicious?
Well, was there any other connection between these deaths whatsoever?
None I know of, no.
Well, then, no, I don't. And I don't worry about my house having a system either, Dad. I mean, this Bruce character didn't even make mine.
Well, this isn't about your new house.
No, of course not.
You know, maybe it'd be a good idea just to shut it off until we look into this a little further.
Dad, I like my new house. You know, the computer system's one of the reasons I bought it. And the police investigation was very thorough.
You think I'm being foolish, huh?
No, not at all.
Couldn't talk you out of those either.
Heck, no, these are keepers.
Do you ever get used to all this automated stuff?
Honestly, I've gotten to the point where it annoys me to have to use a light switch.
Excuse me, Mr. Locatelli, I'm finished, unless you need...
Oh, no, Maria. Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Gracias por todo.
That's cleaning lady?
My house manager. Couldn't live without her.
Does the computer respond to her voice as well as yours?
Yes, I programmed the system with a full Spanish vocabulary. Please, sit down.
You can restrict access anytime you want?
Oh, I can do anything.
You can, not your computer.
The computer's only as good as the programmer.
You know, that's almost the same thing my son said when I presented it with a very curious coincidence. I was checking out your system on the internet.
Denise Thorsten.
You knew about that?
You think the police didn't investigate that death, too?
Would you mind explaining what happened there?
Well, it seems she ordered the pool cover to close while she was still in the water.
Why would she do that?
She was drunk.
And you're positive it was Denise that gave that command?
That's what the computer records show.
Is it possible for anyone else to issue a command to this system? You, for example, you got into the Kravitz system.
All my systems are double password protected, so no, not without the owner's permission.
I don't know that much about computers, but Jesse told me those systems have a, what'd you call it?
Backdoor.
So the manufacturers can correct errors in the program.
So you do have a means for getting around the double password system, don't you, Mr. Locatelli?
You know, I really hate to do this.
Do what?
What I'm about to say, to backdoor into a system requires a high level of sophistication, not to mention a prior knowledge of the program's proprietary codes.
And you meet both criteria.
And so does my competition.
Any particular competition?
Donald Purdy. My system's beating the pants off his.
Are you suggesting that Purdy deliberately killed Denise Thorson just to make your system look unsafe?
And that is exactly the kind of accusation I didn't want to make.
That jerk. I bet he led you right to me, huh?
As a matter of fact, he did.
You know why? Because I'm gonna put Bruce the Goose out of business.
Sounds like you two have quite a beef going.
He stole my system. I ought to kill him.
What about killing his clients?
That would be bad for business. Computer kills homeowner. Film at 11. Now, what do you got to think? Bruce's butler did it? Or that any system on the market is suddenly suspect?
The same could be said for Bruce. Accidents wouldn't do his business any good either.
I'm talking about a rational human being. You're talking about Bruce Locatelli.
Why would he murder his own clients?
Why does a guy climb a bell tower and start shooting?
No more swimming pools, Hal.
I understand, Bruce.
Let's turn our attention to our next target, Jerry Tam. Where does he live again?
Jerry Tam lives in Montreal.
Cold weather climate.
That is correct, Bruce.
He sneaks his smokes in the shed.
That is correct, Bruce.
Full screen, please, Hal.
This was captured yesterday. There is a handyman's workshop in the garage, complete with a sink with running water. These propane tanks are connected to a heater.
Propane?
The heater is on a thermostat. The propane is computer controlled to turn on whenever the temperature drops below freezing.
To keep the pipes from bursting.
That is correct, Bruce. Jerry Tam comes into the shed every evening at approximately 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
I see.
Which would not be a problem unless...
Unless the pilot light were out.
Is that a command?
Like this is the kind of thing I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
These are this color, but not. Yeah.
Go ahead, try it out. Call me Phil.
What's your real name?
Philippa. So, are you shopping for a few things for Dad?
No, actually, we're shopping for my son. He's bought a new house. Got tired of living with the old man.
I don't think she needs to hear our entire family history, Dad.
It's actually one of the great things about owning a store like this. You get to learn about such intimate details of people's lives.
Well, I'm looking for a couch, armchairs, a coffee table.
Okay. Well, then by all means, sample the merchandise. So do you have any particular colors in mind?
Well, this puce is nice.
Okay, does it go with your home's color scheme?
I don't think it has a color scheme.
My, you are first time. And an available bachelor.
That obvious?
Been shopping around for long?
Not for furniture.
411. Meantime, on the 405, that SIG alert is still in effect at Slauson, and if you're on the 5, it is tough.
Abra la puerta del frente, por favor. Mr. Locatelli. Mr. Locatelli.
Hay un problema en la recámara principal. Hay un problema en la recámara principal. Hay un problema en la recámara principal.
Mr. Locatelli, abre la puerta de la recámara.
Hay un fuego en el sistema de ventilación.
¡Abre las ventanas!
Code 3 coming in. Positive conscious suffocation.
How'd this happen?
The windows were locked, the bedroom filled with smoke.
Vitals.
BP's 90 over 50, pulse 110 and thready, respiratory rate of 58.
Is there any blood drawn at the scene?
Yes, sir.
Let's get him into trauma 1. Get that blood for CBC, electrolytes, lactate level, and carboxyhemoglobin. Get me an intubation tray with an 8mm tube, Page Respiratory for some stat ABGs. I want to start another line in the other arm and get a stat portable chest film.
What were the presenting symptoms?
Suffocation due to smoke inhalation. There appears to be upper airway edema. I'm having a tough time visualizing the vocal cords. I can't see what I'm doing here. We need to do an emergency trach.
He's arresting.
200 joules.
100 joules. Sharp. Flatline.
Clear.
Clear.
300 joules.
300 joules.
Clear.
Nothing.
We've lost him.
Yeah, that'll do it. I hope so.
Oh, that's nice. Just as uncomfortable as it looks.
Steve, you've got great taste.
Yeah, see?
You remember when we first moved to the beach?
Yeah. Carol started crying the minute she walked in the door. Said, this isn't our house.
So he took her by the hand and said, let me show you what we can do all by ourselves, and took her right down to the beach.
You weren't worried?
No, Catherine did enough worrying for the both of us. And I told her Steve wasn't going to let anything happen to his little sister.
I couldn't have been more than 11 years old. Sloan here.
He was always so responsible, even when he was a kid.
Yeah, well, things were safer then.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I think we just know about the dangers more now.
Yeah, maybe.
You all right?
I was just thinking that, we should have been able to save Bruce Locatelli.
Bruce Locatelli's computer has a full record of what happened.
Malfunction?
No, somebody compromised the system from the outside.
Somebody deliberately turned off the pilot?
Afraid so.
But who?
It's got to be his competitor, Donald Purdy.
So then Purdy murdered Bruce.
Looks that way.
Bruce said that Purdy was out to get him.
Yeah, still, I am so sure that Bruce himself was behind those two murders.
Well, Cheryl's picking up Purdy now. I got to get back to the station.
What kind of police state you running here?
Mr. Purdy's been read his rights and refused a lawyer.
Oh, I got a lawyer, all right. Good one. Gonna sue you blind.
You're facing multiple murder charges, Mr. Purdy.
I wasn't anywhere near Brucey Boy.
No, but his computer indicates an illegal intrusion initiated by your system.
That's a lie.
There's a printout. Take a look.
You set me up.
Sit down, Mr. Purdy.
The hell I will. First, your stormtroopers come into my place of business.
You either sit down or I'm gonna have to cuff you.
Why don't you shoot me while you're at it?
Okay. You're under arrest.
You all right?
Yeah, I'll live.
It was self-defense.
Yeah. Try assaulting a police officer. Come on.
Steve said Purdy just hauled off and hit her. Thought the man was all bark and no bite.
Well, bullies tend to be cowards.
Cowards, how?
Look at the way he's killed. From a distance, never confronting his victims.
Yeah. Still, somehow I just don't feel right about it.
Dr. Bentley, I don't know what to do next. Do you know what to do, Dr. Sloan?
About what?
Well, I've been trying to notify Mr. Locatelli's next of kin. First, I tried all the Locatellis in the Los Angeles phone book, all one of them. Then I tried using that new national service. Nobody named Locatelli's even heard of him. So then I tried using the internet, hoping to find some relative in Italy, maybe.
You can find people in Italy?
Well, yeah, if they've got email, only they don't have email, I mean. If they even exist.
I think I know somebody who might be able to help us out.
He's had these photographs here since he moved in.
You know who they are?
Mr. Locatelli, he would not speak of them. When a man does not want to speak of those he loves, it's best not to ask. It is my fault he's dead.
Why do you say that?
Every day I come exactly at 7 o'clock to make Mr. Locatelli's breakfast. But this day there was a lot of traffic. I'm never late. But on this one day, if I had not been late on this one day, Mr. Locatelli would be alive.
My boyfriend couldn't believe I wanted to work with dead people. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 million times, right? What can you do to help a dead person? Well, I said, I'm sure you say the exact same thing. I said, live people only cause you trouble. Dead people just lie there while you find out all their secrets. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Bentley, do you have those autopsy results for Dr. Horowitz?
Yes, Ellie, would you get in the McDougal autopsy report, please? Cause of death was septicemia brought on by meningococcal infection.
I know, I put it somewhere.
Try the file cabinet.
I was going to put some files into storage, but for that I needed a box. I had the file in my hand, didn't want to put it with the chemicals. It didn't belong with the medications either. I mean, then we would never find it. I was going to put it next to the computer temporarily, but then the phone rang. You weren't here, so I just put it... here. I don't faint anymore.
Mr. Luca.
Oh, that's Mr. Locatelli.
No, it's not. That's Mr. Luca. I could never forget Mr. Luca. I was new on the job, and here was this sweet man. His son came in for a routine appendicitis. The
boy had a ruptured aneurysm on the table, and I was elected to tell Mr. Luca that his son had died. I couldn't believe the depth of Mr. Luca's pain. I never thought I would understand pain like that. I was wrong.
Wrong how?
2 years later, my son died. God, I've never recovered. My marriage dissolved. My life, really.
Annette, forgive me for asking, but how did your son die? Was he at home?
He was back from college for spring break. Somehow he ended up in the garage with the car motor running. I still don't believe it was suicide. I don't. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Annette, I have one more question I do have to ask. In the Luca appendectomy, was the surgeon Dr. Kravitz? Well, it may not be much consolation, but I can promise you that your son's death was not a suicide. Bernardo Luca did suffer a terrible tragedy. His only son, Carlo, got appendicitis. They brought him to our hospital, and during the operation, an aneurysm ruptured, and the boy died.
That's nobody's fault. I mean, that can happen to any surgeon at any time.
Yeah, well, Luca didn't see it that way. He saw this vast conspiracy against him. He sued the hospital, the insurance company, everybody.
Wasn't there a mortality review?
Yeah, I chaired it, and the court threw his suit out.
And Nardo wanted justice.
Yeah, well, his son was dead, and his marriage, as often happens, fell apart. He was a man in a lot of pain.
I don't get it. I mean, if Bruce or Nardo or whatever his name was wanted to kill somebody, why not those responsible?
He wanted more vengeance than that. He wanted his victims to experience his pain by killing the children of those he blamed for killing his son.
So then Lana died because she was Dr. Kravitz's daughter.
That's right. Just as Annette's son died because she was a nurse at the operation.
What about the victim in Hartford? Would that be the child of the insurance investigator in the case?
Exactly.
What about Purdy? Did he know this when he killed Bruce?
You know, I think Purdy may be guilty of assaulting an officer, but not a murder. I think this whole thing was a diversionary tactic.
Pretty extreme way to get us off the track, don't you think?
Well, Bruce was not supposed to die. That pilot light went off exactly at 7 o'clock. Now, Maria, his housekeeper, always arrived at 7 o'clock.
He was counting on her to save him.
That's right. Only that morning, there was a bad accident on the freeway, and she was delayed for half an hour.
So then what you're saying is that we're dealing with a murderer who is his own victim.
You know, I think we should just be thankful this whole thing's over.
Admit it, Dad. Bruce's computer didn't kill those people. Bruce did.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, did your system cook all this Chinese food?
Actually, it was the Chinese restaurant around the corner, which seems to have forgotten the mushu pork. I'll go back.
Oh, no, this is plenty of food. Good, too. You know, takeout's very important for a man who lives alone.
Dad.
Men don't cook for themselves. I rarely do it.
Dad, it's not like I eat dinner at home that often anyway.
Why do you think I know every takeout place in Malibu?
Well, I'm very sorry to have disturbed you. And I'm very sorry for your loss.
Man, what's wrong?
I just pulled the pathology report on the Luca case, and a colleague of mine, Dr. Tam, did the autopsy.
Did he lose a child, too?
Yes. His son in Montreal an hour ago.
That's impossible. Bruce died yesterday morning.
Ellie's idea of an email alert.
It's not impossible.
What?
How'd the boy die?
He was smoking in a storage shed full of propane tanks.
You know, Bruce could have programmed the computer to turn off the pilot light.
So we've got a murderer who's still killing after he's dead?
Man, in that pathology report, check to see everyone involved. See if they have children.
Jesse, oh my God. Mark shared that inquiry, and Steve has one of those systems.
Hello? Jess, I can't hear you. I've been on the phone all day. My battery's dying.
Here, use mine. Oh, I left it in the car.
Jesse, let me call you back from a payphone.
I'll go get it.
No, don't let your soup get cold. There's a payphone at the Chinese restaurant. I'll just call him from there.
You sure?
Yeah. A true test of good Chinese takeout's Mushu pork.
All right.
This only take a minute.
All right.
Just see, relax, okay? You're making me nervous. As long as Steve is out of the house, he's not in any immediate danger.
Steve!
Computers. Oh, no.
Your dad still inside?
Yeah, computer seems to have triggered the security system in the study. Called for a battering ram and a blowtorch.
This may take a while.
We may not have a while.
What do you mean?
The system is designed to pump fresh air into the room. If the computer's been programmed to cut off the air intake, we may not have much time at all. Is there any way you can hack into the system, take control of this thing?
It's way beyond my capabilities. You need somebody who knows how to backdoor Purdy.
He's been released on bail.
I'll find him.
You got nothing on me?
I know. Why are you running?
Why are you here?
I need you.
What was that? Did I just hear you say, let's make a deal?
Any luck?
What do we need to do to hook you up?
Just stand back and let me work. In the system, now if I can just find the override.
What's the status inside?
We made no contact yet.
For a lousy thief, that Bruce was one hell of a programmer.
Just tell us you're better.
Of course I'm better. I'm in.
All right, get some oxygen in there.
oxygen level is nearly normal.
Let's go.
Dad?
I think... Look, don't try and talk.
You're gonna be just fine.
Let him work, Steve.
Jesse says you're going to be fine.
Takes more than a computer to kill me.
I found that.
Oh, yeah, it was...
I figured you were just reminding me to get an extra fortune cookie.
I figured that out, huh?
I am a detective.
How's the house?
Well, a few $1,000s worth of repairs. It should be good as new. I'm going to rent it out. Make a good investment.
You don't want to live there?
Well, it's kind of lost its charm. Of course, I was hoping my former landlord would let me move back in.
Well, your former landlord might raise the rent, too.
Oh, how much?
2 dinners a week?
I can afford that.
You know that pew sofa?
Yeah?
Don't bring it.
No.
Mr. Dunham, we can't thank you enough. The proceeds from this charity cook-off will keep our Hot Meals program going for 6 months anyway.
My pleasure. You know, these promos are good for the network. Yeah, viewers, they like it when you do something good for the community. Yeah. Builds ratings. Now, can we get this, please? I've got other things to do, you know?
Where's Amanda? She should be here for the photograph.
Say cheese.
I shouldn't have taken that photograph without her. This whole thing was her idea.
No, I hope she's all right.
Let you know, 5 minutes.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I've only got 2 hours to do these promos, you know. Time is money. Let's go.
Larissa, is it true what I heard?
That you're raising your own lamb?
You should both come out to my farm next slaughtering day. There's nothing like homegrown asparagus with truly fresh lamb chops.
Fresh lamb chops.
Makes you sick doesn't it?
Ugh, it's not a pretty sight.
You should have seen her before she dyed her hair.
What are you talking about?
Marissa Parkhurst. What are you talking about?
Lambs. Slaughter day.
Oh, yes, well, anyone who eats meat.
Now, where is Dr. Sloan? He's supposed to be doing that spot with Marissa.
He's looking for Dr. Bentley. I'll go find him.
Okay, go find him.
You know, Amanda's car's out in front, but she's nowhere in sight.
She's probably inside by now. Come on, they're waiting for you.
Renee. We have the promos.
We have plenty of time.
No, we don't.
I think maybe you are embarrassed a little to be seen with me.
Embarrassed? I am not embarrassed.
Just a little?
You're the one who said that we should keep this our little secret until after the... ooh. Ooh.
Hello. Welcome. I'm just rendering a half a cup of pancetta for the tri-tip bolognese we'll be making for the cook-off. I'll just defrost this beef demi-glace. Yes, here we go. Please, join us Thursday for the Celebrity Chef Cook-Off, benefiting Community General Hospital. Right here on the Cuisine Channel.
Oh.
Cut! Keith! He's crying all over the tri-tip.
I'm sorry, Keith. It's these onions.
Wait, whoa!
Shut off the sprinkler! Jump in the camera!
Amanda! Get some cold water and towels and call 911. I want it!
That chemical unit? Right over here.
There was nothing in that microwave to cause it to catch fire.
Think maybe this wasn't an accident?
I don't know. Is there any reason to suspect why someone might want to kill Marissa?
Well, folks, you know, accidents do happen.
It does seem suspicious.
What about the food assistant?
Oh, he'll be fine. They're taking him to Community General.
And Marissa Parkhurst?
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back when you're dressed.
Come in, come in. I'm dressed. I've just spoken to my lawyer about suing the company that made that microwave. Obviously, the design is flawed. I could have been killed. Would you look at this? My follicles are scorched.
You know what? Might be a good idea to have you looked over at the hospital. You know, you inhale a lot of smoke.
I held my breath. Thanks to yoga, I can suspend breathing for 2 minutes, 41 seconds, and my hair follicles will be fine. I'm using my own yoga chamomile lanolin hair mask with flaxseed for extra shine.
Miss Parkhurst, you don't want to take any chances. It'll only take about an hour.
Doctor, if I had an hour, I'd plant an herb garden. After this promo, I have a meeting to discuss colors for my line of linens, followed by a cocktail party to launch my new magazine, followed by dinner with the designer of my pottery, followed by midnight aerobics.
It sounds like you might have a little problem with insomnia.
Bite your tongue. Insomnia is the secret of my success. Tell Keith that I have 50 more minutes scheduled for this promo, and then I'm out of here, okay?
Okay. Need anything else?
Not now, but don't go too far.
What are you making?
Grated carrots.
I mean, what recipe are you making?
Grated carrots. They're my lunch. I only eat pure food simply prepared. Care for one?
No, thanks. I'm trying to cut back. Some explosion, huh? Miss Parkhurst, she's pretty popular with the people around here, huh?
Marissa? To know her is to loathe her.
Well, you don't think anybody would try and do her any harm, do you?
Harm, I know. Murder her? Maybe. Keith tells me you're a surgeon.
Yeah.
I hope you won't think me presumptuous, but I need your help desperately.
What's wrong?
My numbers.
Your blood pressure? Cholesterol?
Ratings.
Rating? Yeah, I don't see how I can be of any help to you.
I need someone. Someone like you to endorse the Elliot Grayson Healthy and Happy Cookbook. You're a surgeon. You've seen the fat clogging people's arteries, choking the very life out of them.
I'm a trauma surgeon.
My book could save thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of lives.
Seaweed souffle. Tofu trifle.
An endorsement from you would mean greater credibility, bigger sales, better time slot, rising ratings, more viewers, and thus fewer deaths from cardiac arrest.
You know, Mr. Grayson, I do believe in a healthy, well-balanced diet.
I knew it. Just looking at you, I could tell.
But I have to disclose to you, I also own a barbecue restaurant.
Well, I hope you can live with your conscience.
You looking for me? They move the trailers for the fire trucks.
You should see the mess in there.
I know. I sent Josh to replace the food that was ruined at my station. Oh, now where were we?
Is there any reason why someone might want to harm Marissa Parkhurst?
Only if they knew her. Come here.
Renee, it's me and Connie.
Just a minute. This shouldn't take long. Maybe you could wait somewhere. In the bathroom, perhaps.
Now who's embarrassed, huh?
Oh, no. Connie and Camille say such terrible gossips. Let's not let them ruin this wonderful relationship before it even gets started.
Hey, Renee, are you playing hide and seek?
Connie et Camille. Is it my imagination, or are you two even more beautiful in California than you ever were back home?
Now, Renee. Now, do you stay up nights thinking up these little bouquets, or do they just come to you on the spur of the moment?
Oh, you flatter me.
We came to ask a favor.
Yeah.
Give me a cookie, I promise you anything.
I told you this would work. We want to hire your assistant.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Now, because he's so good.
I know, I would be lost without him.
Well, it's your fault that we have to ask.
My fault.
Well, yes, if you had not convinced us to leave Tennessee. Well, we'd still be catering Elks picnics instead of hosting our own nationally syndicated television show. And traveling the world to promote our new cookbooks. With no time at all to do all the good things that a good personal assistant would take care of. But if you don't want him to leave...
I would never want to stand in his way. Make him an offer. If he wants to go, then bless him.
Oh,
Renee, they're ready. Do you know where Connie and Camille are?
Oh, we're coming. We'll go and give whoever you got hiding in the bathroom time to come out. Bye-bye.
C'est la vie. Now, where were we?
Making promos.
All right, people, now we're running a little late, so we'll start with you, Marissa.
I think I'm up next.
Well, let's use Dr. Travis just for a change of pace.
Sure, okay, I'm ready.
You want to go around with Marissa, please? Action.
Hello, I'm Dr. Travis, inviting you to the Cuisine Channel's Celebrity Chef Cook-Off, featuring, among others, the amazing Marissa Parkhurst.
Perfect for entertaining. Chicken Marissa, made from my own free-range chicken and vegetables, straight from my garden, presented in my lovely pottery casserole, available through my catalog along with my lovely hand-loom potholders.
You have your own loom?
And a churn and a smokehouse and a wine press. You have a problem with that?
So when do you relax?
I'm relaxed right now.
Cut!
I need another take. He wrecked it.
I know. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Mark Sloan, inviting you to the Cuisine Channel Celebrity Chef Cook-Off, featuring those two sassy sisters, Connie and Camille Carmichael. So what's cooking today, ladies?
Well, cornbread.
And country fried rabbit with pork rinds and sassafras root.
It's a country boy's idea heaven.
Hello, I'm Dr. Amanda Bentley, inviting you to the Cuisine Channel Celebrity Chef Cook-Off with Chef Elliot Grayson.
Couscous with currants and crudité. Eat this if you want to live till Tuesday.
And cut, Inspire. You are very good, Dr. Bentley. The camera loves you. Why don't we use you for Renee as well? Yeah, you want to take this, Bob? I've got something I've got to take care of.
Oh, thank you.
Cilantro. I forgot it.
Josh.
I'm sorry, I remembered everything else.
Okay, no problem. I know something I can do that involves just a little bit of my own special magic. Amanda, please. My own secret formula. Kapow! Get ready. This is to die for.
Oh, my God. You're firing me.
No, why would I fire you?
My ratings are down. You hate me.
Your ratings are fine for their time slot. Most people don't cook at 3 a.m. You know, and I don't hate you.
You brought me a gift basket. What else could it mean?
Elliot, I am not firing you. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a cheap play for attention.
Dr. Sloan?
I'm sorry.
No! No, he can't be dead. You have to keep trying. You keep trying, Renee.
Amanda, honey. Amanda.
No.
What happened? Well, it'll take an autopsy to be certain, but all the signs point to anaphylactic shock. The victim's name was Rene Fontenot. He was flushed, his windpipe swelled shut. Pretty sure there's fluid in the lungs.
Anaphylactic shock, that'd be caused by a food allergy?
Yeah, he was allergic to shellfish. Mark is talking to the coroner right now.
But he was very careful. I mean, he never cooked shellfish, never even touched it. He was cooking chicken. He never went near a product or medication with iodine. He had one close call 5 years ago when he ate some sea bass that had eaten shrimp, and it almost killed him. He was paranoid about iodine.
That's not all. Just moments before he died, the microwave on the set exploded.
All right, folks. Nobody leaves this set without my permission.
I just want to say that if Renee was indeed murdered, I'll do everything in my power to help find the killer.
You and Rene Fontenot were close?
Oh, yeah. He had the highest ratings on my network. Yeah.
Amanda, coroner agrees it was most likely anaphylactic shock. You and Renee.
We were friends.
Could have been a short.
Somebody could have deliberately sabotaged it.
Yeah. Jess, you're pretty good with these things. You think you could take a look at it? See if you can figure out what made it explode?
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly brain surgery.
Wear your gloves.
Although I know how to do brain surgery.
Goat cheese? You put goat cheese on my beautiful crouton? I told you to use camembert, you cretin. You will never work in this town again. If I ever hire another chef who wasn't trained in Paris, just shoot me.
That would be illegal, ma'am. You know, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you seem to have quite a temper.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lieutenant Steve Sloan.
It's a slapdash world, Lieutenant, full of lowlifes who wash their colors in with their whites. I have standards and damn little tolerance for people who don't. That's why I'm so successful. I'm stern, but I'm fair. I elevate my audience. But you're not here to talk about my audience, are you?
You and Renee Fontenot, you got along all right?
We met when we were students at the Culinary Institute, and we stayed close friends ever since.
Then you should know if someone wanted to kill him. I know you want us to find Renee's killer.
Of course. You might want to talk to his ex-wife. Their breakup was pretty volatile.
And where would I find her?
Why, right here at the studio, of course. He used to be married to Camille Carmichael. One day in the studio, I overheard Camille and Renee arguing. They didn't see me. Everybody knew that Renee cheated on her. Everybody but poor Camille. Apparently, one day, the infidelity became so flagrant that even she couldn't ignore it any longer. When I heard them, she was letting him have it with both barrels. She accused him of stealing some sandwich recipe from her and her sister. She slapped him, and she threw a ring at him and stalked off.
How long ago was that?
About a year ago.
That's a lie. You think that I didn't know from the beginning of my marriage that he was cheating on me?
We're just trying to get an idea of who might have had a motive for killing Mr. Fontenot.
Are you saying Miss Parker's story isn't accurate?
She must think I am some simple little country girl with grits for brains.
So you knew he had an affair. Must have made you angry.
Of course, it made me angry at first, but... Oh, heck. Who can stay angry at a force of nature, you know what I mean? Let me tell you, Renee was as completely irresistible to women as a 50% off shoe sale. Look, my sister and I, we grew up with Renee. I knew he could never be faithful, but... I admit it. I loved him anyway.
What about the argument that Marissa overheard?
It's true. I finally had all I could take from Renee. Oof. As much as I loved him, I needed a more stable relationship, but I truly was more sad than angry, and I was determined that we would remain friends.
So there were no harsh words whatsoever? It's kind of hard to believe.
Well, I was annoyed at him for taking my recipe for muffalata sandwich.
Muffalata sandwich? I haven't had one of those in years.
What is muffalata?
Oh, it's like taking New Orleans and distilling it into one sandwich. That's muffalata.
Connie and I invented a special remoulade for our muffalata, and when I saw the galleys of Renee's new cookbook, well, there was the recipe for the remoulade, our remoulade. Now, when I confronted Renee, he immediately apologized and went straight to the phone to call his editor to give us credit in his book. If you don't believe me, check out Chapter 7, Sandwiches from Around the World, page 94, fourth paragraph, third line.
So you didn't slap Renee and stalk off the stage?
We hugged. We hugged and we kissed goodbye. One other thing, you know, we weren't on the stage. We were in Renee's trailer. And if Marissa was there, I'd like to know where the hell she was hiding.
Steve? Got a minute?
The insulation had been replaced with a flammable material, causing it to catch fire when she started it up.
So then it was planned.
I'm not sure what that has to do with Renee's death.
I think maybe Marissa Parkhurst might be able to tell us a little bit about that.
Miss Parkhurst?
I didn't see her on the set.
I told her not to leave. Have you seen Marissa Parkhurst?
No, she hasn't come this way.
Well, we better split up and find her.
Let it go! No, it's not yours! I don't care, it's gonna be mine. No, you can't have it! Those are private.
Ah, the elusive Miss Parkhurst. What's that?
It's disgusting. It's not disgusting, it just really isn't anybody's business.
Pictures of Marissa. Pictures of lots of women. Apparently they have nothing to hide.
I'm so embarrassed.
In limber.
Oh, please, leave me alone. Don't go, I didn't mean it.
Were you and Renee in love?
I guess so. He said he was. I was beginning to.
You didn't tell anybody.
Mark, I wanted to be sure. I have CJ to think of, and now Dion. I can't just go out there and do whatever. And if I'm unsure, then it's unfair to the children. And now those awful photographs.
You didn't.
No, of course not. Mark, all those women, I had no idea. I feel so foolish.
You should go home.
No, Mark, I want to stay here.
Look, there's no telling what we might find out about Renee Fontenot and why anybody would want to kill him. And whatever it is, you're probably not going to like it.
Mark, I've already seen the worst. Besides, we still have the promos to do, and there's something I...
Honey, you're emotionally involved. Now, you should go home. I'm sorry. I'll take you to your car.
Mark.
17 women, all posing with big grins and not much else. How did he get away with this?
Renee was irresistible. Women would do whatever he asked.
I don't know a single guy that could get away with this. What did he have?
I can't describe it, Lieutenant. There's no formula. Women know it when they see it. It's like every woman he met had PMS, and Renee was chocolate.
He conned all these women.
It wasn't a con. It was our pleasure, Detective. Believe me.
What I find hard to believe is that none of you were jealous.
I suppose I was. At least a little bit. I envied Camille. Obviously, they could be together whenever they wanted. We had to hide. I hated it, sneaking in and out of his trailer like some cat burglar in heat.
Camille told us that she broke up with Renee in his trailer, not on stage. You were there, weren't you?
In the bathroom. You can't tell Keith about this. He doesn't know.
Why would your producer care if you and Renee were romancing each other?
He's... well, you know, he's my husband.
Have you seen my dad?
No, listen, please, tell me that you're gonna let my people go home. They're getting edgy as hostages, and it's driving me crazy.
I'm sorry, not yet. But there's a question I need to ask you.
What?
It may not be easy to answer.
Oh, no, Detective, I am a producer. There are no hard questions. Except maybe, why are your ratings going down?
Okay, did you know your wife had an affair with Renee?
Well, I knew this would come out. Yeah, I knew that, yeah. I think every woman that Renee ever met, he slept with. But, oh, God, now you don't think I had anything to do with this death?
Jealousy is a pretty powerful motive for murder. Unless you're saying you just didn't care.
You care? Of course I cared. You know, I care like you care when a thunderstorm rains out your golf game. You really wish it hadn't happened, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Your wife is hardly a golf game, and Renee wasn't rain.
Detective, I am a limited man. I have two things in my life that I enjoy. My beautiful and accomplished wife and my oldest friend, Renee. Now, if I'd have lost my temper about their having had an affair, then I would have lost them both. And how would that have served my life better?
Still, in the heat of the moment.
No, there's no heat. There's no heat. I told you, he was my oldest friend. We started business together. We were younger then. Yeah, we worked together in this hole-in-the-wall dive in an alley in New Orleans. Try and tell, wasn't very refined. If it wasn't burgers and beans, they wouldn't eat it. Yeah, we had a great time. We even roomed together. Yeah, and we planned our glorious futures over beer and grits breakfasts. Happy times. Those were the days, my friend. Those were the days.
Well, Renee's dead. And I want you to find his killer, but that doesn't give you the right to expose my private life.
We're not exposing anything, Miss Carmichael. We're investigating the murder. Anything you say will be between us.
Okay, yes, I had an affair with Renee. Well, several of them, actually. It was sort of off and on. Renee wasn't really a steady Eddie.
You kept this affair a secret.
Well, absolutely. Now, all this happened before Camille and Renee were married. And then
again a little after they were separated. But still, if she knew, she would probably throw the hissy fit of all time.
And you were afraid she'd be so mad that she might do something stupid, like kill you or Renee.
Oh, no. She's my sister. I didn't want to hurt her. I was an idiot.
For being with Renee or for letting him take your picture?
Oh, no, nobody ever regretted being with Renee, ever. No matter how it ended. So I suppose this officially makes me a suspect, huh?
No more or less than anybody else in this album. You know, your sister said that you and she went to school with Renee.
Ah, yes.
So where did that French accent come from?
Pretension. See, to begin with, his name was not Rene Fontenot. No, it was Don Eddie Wolfstein, and he is from Memphis, not New Orleans. See, his parents both worked, so he was always over to our house, and even then, he was just such a cute little scamp. You would not believe the things he got away with.
So you must have known him when he and Keith Dunn were partners in a restaurant.
Partners? Well, who told you they were partners? No. Keith was the boss, and he treated Renee like a slave. I mean, my Lord, he made Renee do all the dirty work, and he paid him next to nothing. But Renee got even.
How did he do that?
Oh, after Keith's restaurant burned down, he started the Cuisine Channel on a shoestring. But see, by that time, Don Eddie Wolfstein had become Rene Fontenot with a reputation for being a hot Cajun cook. So when Keith offered him a show on the channel, Rene just smiled and made him pay through the nose.
Steve, come quick. We found something.
Amanda, what the hell are you doing here? I thought we told you to go home.
Well, you did, but then I remembered something that might be a clue. And Mark asked me, well, what is it? And I said, I'm not going to tell you unless you let me stay and help find Renee's killer.
Look, all right, I get the picture. Everybody, you can go back in the stage and just let us handle this.
We're all involved in this.
Well, that's right. I have a right to know.
So if you've discovered something, we all ought to know what it is.
Well, I wasn't expecting a crowd.
Well, you sure got one.
Everybody, just wait out here.
Well, apparently when Amanda was waiting here in the bathroom, she noticed this wooden panel was pulled loose from the base.
Well, Rene was a fastidious man.
Fastidious?
He never would have accepted shoddy finish work.
We came back to have a look.
Have you touched this?
I haven't even breathed on it.
No, as soon as we saw it, I came and got you.
What is it?
What's inside?
My Lord, would you look at that? Where'd Renee get that kind of money?
Are you dense? He was obviously blackmailing someone.
Renee wouldn't do that.
You're right. Renee's a lover, not a thief.
He had plenty of money. He didn't have to blackmail anybody. And he wouldn't have. He was an honest man.
You know, it may or may not be blackmail, but Steve, you may want to check out Renee's bank records.
Jesse, would you check something out for me?
Sure, what do you need?
Mr. Dunn, several people have suggested that of everyone here, you're the one most capable of putting your hands on the $100,000 that's in that briefcase.
I would die. I really would if Marissa knew this, but that's not true. I don't have $100,000. Not in cash, not in securities, not in anything.
But you own a Cuisine Channel.
There's mortgage to the hilt, right down to tart pans. I've secretly been trying to sell it.
I'm surprised. Food is very popular. Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, but it's not like anybody's going to starve if they don't use our recipes, you know? I mean, who's going to buy the Cuisine Channel without the great Rene Fontenot?
No wonder you remain friends. Renee's been your biggest asset, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, I told you I didn't kill him. But, you know, I think I might know who did.
Yeah, because one day last week I was walking to my office and I heard Elliot and Renee arguing.
I mean, they were screaming so loud they didn't even notice me. Elliot was raving at Renee about his cream cuisine, calling him a cholesterol killer. And then Renee said that Elliot was just jealous because he was the star of the show before Renee came. Now, losing 2 of my chefs is certainly going to kill any deal to sell this channel. But, you know, I thought I owed it to Renee to tell you.
Liar! Liar! Damn liar! Let me go on. Let me tell you the truth.
Look, you're not going anywhere near Mr. Dunn.
Mr. Grayson, you tell us. We'll take care of Keith Dunn.
I wasn't the one who argued with Renee. It was Keith. Actually, it was more like a brawl. They were throwing things and yelling about who had done more for the other one. Can you imagine? Two grown men acting like hoodlums. Keith threatened to fire Renee. Renee said, go ahead. The Cuisine Channel would go down the drain without him.
Is that all?
What more do you want? It was barbaric. Of course, I would expect that sort of behavior from them. Keith, in particular, is quite the insensitive boor. Do you know what he did to me today?
No, but I expect you'll tell us.
Not 2 hours ago, he gave me an expensive gift.
That would certainly frost me.
Pate, cheese, red wine. I would rather eat nails than he knows it.
Lucy, I hate you. Look, with my husband. You did. I know you did. Ow,
I saw your picture in his album.
Oh, I couldn't believe my
Ed, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Renee is dead, and all you can do is bicker about who had him last.
She slept with my husband.
Well, he wasn't your husband at the time.
It doesn't matter. What matters is Renee is dead, and someone here killed him.
Lieutenant Sloan here.
In case you haven't figured it out, darlings, she's another member of the club.
I beg your pardon. Sure. I'm not a member of any club.
Are you saying you didn't have an affair with Renee?
Got it. Well, I might have. Oh. Probably would have, but it wasn't just a, you know...
Oh, well, it wasn't for any of us either, honey. That was just Renee.
All right, thanks. The coroner finished the autopsy. You were right. Fontenot died of anaphylactic shock. Iodine.
Where did it come from?
Well, they analyzed all the ingredients he used and found it in his shaker of spices. Renee's famous magique was full of iodine.
Now, who handed the magique to Renee?
I did. Thank you.
You're not really a suspect, but I can't let you go yet. I'm sorry.
We'll get this worked out.
I know. Steve, I just remembered something. As soon as I came into the studio, it happened. There was a lot of confusion, and my first instinct was to make sure Renee was all right. But he wasn't in his kitchen set. Josh was. He didn't think anyone was looking, and I didn't think anything of it at the time.
But I saw Josh take Renee's magique and remove some of the secret formula and pour it into another bottle and take it away.
That's a lie. She's just saying it so you won't think that she did it.
That formula is worth a fortune. Manufacturers have been after Renee for years to license it. Renee Fontenot's Magique, more famous than the Colonel's 9 herbs and spices. Now available, you know what? The company that makes it strikes gold, but Renee, he wasn't interested.
Why are you suggesting that Josh stole the formula to have it analyzed so he could sell it?
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Well, if you did, you were in for a big disappointment. Magic's a scam. Secret spice is my foot. It's salt. Kosher salt, sea salt, table salt, every other kind of salt, and all of it colored with vegetable dye to look exotic.
You mean Josh stole salt?
Oh, I was his wife, and he never told me what was in it. Ah! You know what? You know what?
All right, knock it off.
Lieutenant, you're getting away!
You're a dog.
I never did like you.
I think it's time for you to come clean, Josh. You rigged the microwave to create a diversion so you could steal the magique.
All right, yes, I did it. I shorted out the microwave and I stole the magique.
Why?
Renee wouldn't sell it, which didn't make sense. It's not like he was rolling in bucks.
So you saw an opportunity to steal from your uncle and you just took it.
You think I don't feel guilty?
I think you feel caught.
I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't.
Well, maybe your uncle found out you stole the formula. Maybe he fired you. Maybe you got angry and killed him so you could keep the formula.
No. I loved my uncle.
Everybody did.
Be sure to mention that to the jury.
Well, Steve, listen, before we arrest anybody, maybe we ought to talk. Is there some place private we could go? And could I get a chalkboard, some chalk? Now, Renee was having an affair with Connie.
Either before or after he was married to her sister, Camille.
Yeah, which was either before or after Renee had an affair with Marissa.
Which was during the same time Marissa was married to Keith Dunn.
Makes you wonder how they had time to cook.
What's worse is they all lie and contradict each other. You'd think it was Congress.
Hey, I've got it.
What is it? Yeah, I think I know what happened.
Can everyone gather around? It's important.
I'm losing money every minute I stand here.
Can't you ever think of anyone but yourself?
Why would I? Is anybody else thinking about me?
You know, if we could just focus here for a second, I think Dr. Sloan wants to say something.
Thank you, Jesse. Let's start by talking about lies. Now, each one of you told a lie. Yes, you did. With one thing in common. You all lied about your personal lives. One exception, Keith Dunn lied about his business. That got me curious. So I asked my colleague, Dr. Travis, to do a little research. Keith, you said that your restaurant was doing well, but the truth is that neighborhood had changed a lot, and your business was declining, seriously. And on top of that, you weren't the sole owner. You were up to your neck in debt to some investors who wanted their money back.
Where is this leading, Dr. Sloan?
To the mysterious fire that burned your restaurant down.
It was terrible. It was devastating.
Oh, I doubt that. You collected that insurance money and left town. Your investors didn't get a dime. And you put every nickel of it into the cuisine channel. That little fire made you a fortune, didn't it, Keith?
If you're insinuating that I had anything to do with that fire...
I'm not insinuating. I know you did.
The authorities investigated that fire, and there was no evidence that it was anything but an accident.
But someone knew, didn't they?
Dr. Sloan, are you implying that Renee was blackmailing Keith?
Well, the money was in Renee's trailer. It's a pretty obvious assumption, you know.
Renee would never do that. He's just not the type.
Yeah, I thought that too. So I had Steve do a little checking for me.
There were no bank deposits to suggest that Renee had any source of income outside of his job.
Well, I told you.
And then I realized that there was somebody else who had access to Renee's trailer. Josh, you pretty much came and went as you pleased, didn't you?
I wasn't blackmailing anybody.
Well, the money was in the trailer, and you had access to the trailer. And if Renee wasn't blackmailing anybody...
No, it's true. He was. He was blackmailing me. Been blackmailing me for the last 6 months.
Keith, shut up.
No, I won't. He said Renee sent him. Josh said that Renee wanted everything handled through Josh. He said it was Renee. You lied. It was you.
Well, Renee made me do it. He said he'd fire me if I didn't.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's all the dead guy's fault.
It's true.
Okay, Josh, let's say that Renee was the brains behind the organization. You were just a dupe. After Renee died, why didn't you tell us about the blackmail?
Well, I thought maybe...
You thought maybe you'd take the money. Yeah, I can understand that. But then after we found the money and you couldn't have it, why didn't you tell us then?
I told you Josh was the blackmailer. Renee found out. Josh killed him.
No.
I thought so, too. But then I remember something that Amanda said. Just minutes before Renee died, he was praising Josh and hoping that Connie and Camille wouldn't hire him away.
That's true.
So you were the one in the bathroom this time?
Oh, well, that's no big deal. I mean, so what? I mean, Renee just didn't want to expose Josh yet.
Possibly. But then there's still the matter of the gift basket.
What gift basket?
A gift basket that Keith took to Elliot's trailer. It was expensive, wasn't it, Elliot?
If you like that sort of thing.
Which you didn't. It was full of cheese and pate and red wine, foods that Elliot thinks are poison and would never eat.
Never.
Yeah. Keith knew that, too. But he also knew that cheese and pate, red wine was Renee's idea of heaven. I saw several bottles of that same expensive Bordeaux in his trailer.
You saying the basket was intended for Renee?
Well, that's ridiculous. If Renee was blackmailing me, why would I bring him a gift basket?
Oh, you weren't. The basket was just an excuse in case somebody saw you going in there. Because you knew after Renee died, we'd all be in there searching that trailer. You wanted to get your money back before anybody found it. Unfortunately for you, after the fire, all the trailers were moved to let the fire trucks in. They were all put back, but not in the same place. You went into Elliot's trailer, thinking it was Renee's.
I knew it. I knew you didn't care about me. You're going to replace me with those Japanese Ginzu chefs, hmm?
As soon as I can. Dr. Sloan, your speculations are very entertaining. And if I weren't the subject, I'd applaud. But you can't prove any of it. You certainly can't prove that I killed Renee, and you can't prove that I was anywhere near that bottle of magic.
Except for one thing. When the sprinklers came on, the magic bottle got wet. And when you switched the magic bottle for that one that was full of iodine, Josh, would you show us the palm of your right hand? Renee hand-colored all his own labels. And when Josh grabbed it, that wet dye came right off on his palm. Keith, could we see your right palm?
He was a scoundrel, but he was worth every minute you spent with him.
I don't know. Oh, I do. When you were with Renee, everything went from black and white to glorious technicolor.
Yeah, I can't think of one way my life was made better by just knowing him.
But he lied to you. He lied to all of you.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't say he lied. He just didn't tell each of us everything we wanted to know.
But he did tell us what we need to hear.
Oh. He said he loved you, honey? He did.
Oh, and one for you.
Okay.
A toast to Renee Fontenot, one of a kind.
To Renee.
To Renee.
To Renee.